Hey guys, it's Nicole and welcome to Vlogtober Day 5, and I am so sorry that the past couple of Vlogtober videos I've done have been late. I've just been so busy and I really wanted to do Vlogtober, but my schedule is really tight right now, so I am still going to keep doing Vlogtober, but just hang in there. But yeah, sorry about the way I look right now. I just got out of the shower. I just wanted to take this video before I ran out of time. Today is my day off of work. And I do have Aaliyah with me, obviously. She's playing on the floor. We're in the living room right now. This video is going to be just a life update, and the subjects I'm going to be covering are Maggie, Dallas, Shawn, work, court, which you guys don't know about, stresses, what's been stressing me out, my GED, college, and tomorrow's video. Maggie, there isn't really much to update on her. I haven't really kept in contact with her since she moved out. I do know that she is still living with Dallas, and she actually texted me the other day and was asking how everybody was, so I told her like how everything's going, and she told me that she's not doing well. So I know that she's not doing well right now, but you know, those are the life choices that she's made, and she needs to grow up and start realizing that it's time to be an adult and to grow up and stop fucking around. I do know that she did get arrested since she's been moved out. She got arrested for the warrant that my mom had on her for Maggie hitting my mom. So she did get arrested, but Dallas's family bailed her out. Dallas, like I said with Maggie, there really isn't much to update on Dallas. I don't keep in contact with him. I don't talk to him at all. The custody thing is still on hold right now, but yeah, the only thing that's happened with Dallas since I last updated you guys was one day me, Shawn, and my cousin Mike were going to pick up the formula that Chelsea, Dallas's sister, had forgotten at her house. And when we showed up there, then Maggie and Dallas were both there, and Dallas saw me, Shawn, and Aaliyah, and he just got this death look on his face, like he was not happy, and then went inside. So I was glad he didn't do anything. Like, I was glad he didn't make a scene or freak out or anything like that, but I could definitely see that he wasn't happy. But yeah, it was really kind of stressful too, because we do have a restraining order against him, and like my cousin, like, he was driving up, and then I seen Dallas right away, and I was like, no, turn around, he's right there, like, Dallas is here, we need to leave. And he's like, no, it's okay. So he pulls up, and both me and Aaliyah were in the car, and luckily Dallas didn't do anything, but if he did do something, then we would have had some problems. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shawn, everything is going really great with Shawn. We've been together for about 2 months now, and everything's still going really well. He is vigorously searching for a job. He feels really bad that I'm the one with a job and that he can't find one. He's been looking really hard every single day when he wakes up, gets on Craigslist, starts looking for jobs, and I actually just got him hooked up with the same lady who's helping me with my GED, and she's going to pay me $250 after I get my GED. So I hooked him up with the same lady, and she's actually going to help him get a job. So he's really excited about that. Hold on. Aaliyah. He got hooked up with that same lady. It's through the Department of Labor, but they're going to set him up with like jobs that he can do as like you know, internships, you know, like just working for them for experience. But the Department of Labor is going to be paying him minimum wage for those hours that he works doing, you know, internships. So even though they won't be paying him, the Department of Labor will be paying him. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Hold on. I had to get rid of my hiccups. Maggie actually had the same opportunity, but she obviously kept screwing up, so she didn't do that, but that's what he's gonna do. And I also think that he is gonna try and get into college too, into the community college that we live by. So I think that's what he's that's what he's gonna do too, because that's what I'm doing after I get my GED, is I'm going into college. Yeah, that's what's going on with Shawn. He does have a really good relationship with Aaliyah. He really is starting to care about her a lot, and it's just really cool to see him incorporate her in our lives and actually like plan our future. And then he always, like, it's not even like I have to be like, oh yeah, and Aaliyah, because he always includes her anyways. Like, he's very considerate, he's very respectful, my entire family loves him. So yeah, everything is going awesome with Shawn. I'm just so lucky to have found him. I'm so lucky to have him. Work is going so great. My bosses love me. I get along with all my coworkers. My bosses keep telling me how well I'm doing. And also, you guys know of Kendra, my best friend, who was there for me when I was going through all the shit with Dallas. But she was really stressing out about not having a job, and the Real Theater, which is the movie theater I work at, they started hiring. So I immediately went to Kendra and told her, yo, they're looking for somebody who's graduated from high school, who has a car, and who's available anytime. And that was perfectly Kendra. Sorry, Aaliyah's bumping the table with her head. That's why the camera is moving. But yeah, so Kendra went in immediately after that, and she went and applied. And when she came in like dressed to the nines. Aaliyah, stop. She came in dressed to the nines, and she just looked great, and they immediately gave her an interview. And Kendra got hired at the Real Theater, so we are working together now, and our bosses are just like so, like, they are so great. They always like compliment us, and it's really nice to hear. It feels really good. It's awesome working with her. She's so much fun to work with. She's an awesome worker. So she was a really good reference, or I was a good reference, or whatever, you know, like the bosses love her. So it's going really well at work. Hold on. Alright, sorry, Aaliyah had something. Court. So you guys never heard about this. I never told you about this, but while I was living with Dallas, something went down, and this is like kind of like the big thing that made me start thinking, like, dude, I don't want to be with him. What the hell am I doing? Like, who am I kidding? I'm not going to go into full detail with the story because I don't want this video to be super long. Something went down to where we got in trouble with the police, and it was because we were in the car with one of his friends, and he got pulled over. He didn't have a license, and they searched everybody. I didn't have anything on me. Dallas's friend didn't have anything on him. And they searched Dallas. He had pot on him, and he had a pink pipe, and I was just baffled. At this point, like, Dallas and I were still together. I was still trying to make things work with him, and so I figured, hey, stupid, young, naive girl thinking, oh, well, if I tell the cop that it's mine, then they searched me, they didn't find anything on me, so they're not gonna blame it on me. So I told the cop, but like the cop was like asking me questions, and I told him, I was like, oh yeah, that pink pipe you found on him was mine, but really it wasn't mine. And the cop ended up charging me with possession of paraphernalia, and ended up charging Dallas with possession of paraphernalia. So immediately, like, after Dallas and I broke up and I still had that charge, I was like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna freaking take this. I'm fighting it, because that piece was not mine. That pipe wasn't mine, and I was a freaking idiot to sit there and be like, oh yeah, maybe they won't charge me with it if I tell them it was mine. Like, I understand that was stupid of me, so I don't need you guys to sit there and tell me that it was stupid of me, because I'm perfectly aware. I recently, just on October 2nd, went to court for it. I've been going to like court before, but I'm fighting it, and so since I'm not pleading guilty, then I had to like go through like the process of getting a public defender and everything like that. On the 2nd, which was this past week, I went to court with my public defender, and when I first went in, then in the report, like, obviously it said that the cop said it was mine, so they were going to charge me with, or they were, like, what they were going to do to me was they were going to put me on unsupervised probation for a year. They were going to put me, make me do 2 days of, like, community service, and then they were going to do a $300 fine. And I was just sitting there like, no, like, I'm not gonna do this for Dallas. I'm like, I understand that it was my decision to do that and that it is my fault that I'm in this situation right now, but I'm not going to let my stupid decision over Dallas do that to me, put me on another year of unsupervised probation. I'm not doing it. Obviously told my public defender, like, the whole story, like, you know what, like, that piece was not mine. I was in a time of my life where I was trying to work things out with my daughter's dad, and you know, like, I told him the story, and he told me that he would talk to the prosecutors and see what they had to say, see if they had a change of heart. My mom chimed in and told him how I had a job now, how I was working on getting my life straight, and so he did talk to the prosecutors, and he pulled me out and told me that what they were going to ask for is 8 hours of drug class and then 20 hours of community service, and that's a walk in the park. Like, that's not too bad. Like, it is, like, bad. Like, I really wish I didn't have to do it in the first place, but it's better than the first options they were giving me. So that's what happened. But when I called the drug class place to see how expensive it was going to be, which is actually the drug class I went to when I was a juvenile, and I was before I ever got pregnant, and I was doing drugs and stuff, so I called them to see how expensive it was going to be to enroll, and it's going to be $30 to enroll plus $15 every class, and the classes are an hour long, and I have 8 hours of drug class, so I'm going to be one broke bitch by the end of this month, and I have till November 25th to get 20 hours of community service done and 8 hours of drug class done, but on top of that, I'm also working 30 hours a week, so I did talk to them about it, and they said they'd work around it, so it's just another stressor because now I have more money that I owe and more money that I'm going to have to be spending and less money that I'm going to be able to save for my apartment, my car, you know, stuff like that. I really wish that this just never even happened, and again, it just makes me regret ever getting back together with Dallas. Stresses, more stresses. This is on top of what is already stressing me out. Obviously, money is a huge. Oh my god. Aaliyah was just standing by herself. Oh my god, Aaliyah. You're such a big girl. She was just standing by herself. Oh my god. Alright, I have to finish this video before my camera dies. On top of those stresses, I also have money, which is, like, I just owe so much money each paycheck because of all the gas money, the rides, you know, like diapers. I just have so many expenses because of Aaliyah, because of me, the stuff I need, and I'm trying not to make my mom buy stuff for me or Aaliyah anymore, so that's even more money that I have to be spending because I am trying to get a feel of how it's going to be like to be on my own, so I really just, like, as much as it stresses me out, I don't want my mom buying stuff for me that I can buy or buying stuff for Aaliyah that I can buy because I want to know, like, get a feel of how it's going to feel when I get on my own. Yeah, money is definitely a huge stressor right now. Time is a huge stressor. Obviously, since I work 30 hours a week and I need to finish 20 hours of community service within November 25th, I am seriously stressed out about that. I don't know how I'm going to get 8 hours of drug class done and 20 hours of community service done and work 30 hours a week. So that is definitely going to make me go bald. Wants versus needs. It's so hard to really figure out what is more important, your wants or your needs. I mean, like for example, I have a list of all these things, like a little mental list of all these things that I really want to buy each paycheck, but I have to sit down and think, all right, do I need this or is it something that I want? I really need to dye my hair, but you know, technically it's a want because I don't need, like, it's not life or death if I dye my hair or not, even though it looks terrible and I really need to dye it for my peace of mind. Something else that always stresses me out so much is rides. Since I don't have a car, I'm constantly having to ask people for rides, and seriously, I feel like I'm getting on people's nerves with asking them for rides, but what else can I do? Like, I have all these appointments for my GED, doctor's appointments, work, like all these different appointments that I need to get to, and I really have no way to get there unless I put money in people's tanks, like gas money, and which I understand, but still it's just more money coming out of my pocket because I don't have a car and I need to put gas money in people's tanks. So yeah, that's definitely stressing me out. I mean, the girl who gives me rides to work just texted me like an hour ago and told me she's not going to be able to give me rides to work anymore unless she has a day off, because apparently she got a new job or something. So now I got to stress out about how I'm going to be getting to work every week. So that's a new stressor. Also, my GED. So the other day I went in and I had an appointment the same day that Shawn got set up with like his work thing. I went in and I had an appointment with the GED lady, and she had me take like this little like pre-test or whatever, and just to kind of see where I'm at. And based on my scores, she told me that my scores were so good that I could just walk in and go take my GED if I wanted to. So I am right now, my only thing I have to do now is next Thursday I have an appointment to go to the college, and the College of Idaho, and I'm gonna go over my test results with them, and then I'm gonna go over to the lady who's helping me with my GED, and then she's gonna go over my test results with me, and then she's gonna send me on my way and pretty much give me my rein and say, all right, go take it when you want. After I get my GED, I want to go to college. I'm going to be going to the community college that is where I live. I've kind of been thinking about it a lot, and something I want to do for like my college degree is I really want to get my business degree, because if I get my business degree and I have that in my back pocket, I can do whatever I want. Like if I wanted to open up a coffee shop, I could do that. If I wanted to open up a pet shop, I could do that. If I want to open up my own animal rescue, I can do that. Like with a business degree, the possibilities are endless. And then I also think I want to get my zoology degree, just so that like it's not like a vet degree, but it's so that I know like how it works. Like I don't have to take care of the animals. I don't have to worry about all that like math and stuff, like, oh, this is the dosage of this, no. All I have to know is how it works. This is how it is, you know, the insides of the animals. Like I know how it works, but I don't have to dose anything, you know. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry that my videos have been late. I'm gonna try to get them on time. Tomorrow I do work from 10 in the morning till 5:30, so if I have the energy, I will definitely do my Vlogtober video right after I get off work. So tomorrow's video is going to be homemade wipes. I already did a homemade wipes video, but I'm going to be doing a video because we started making the wipes a little bit differently, so I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make the homemade wipes, and they're better than the other ones that I did. So, and then I'm also going to be doing a review on the homemade wipes. So, yep, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and request videos, and also go like my Facebook fan page. Bye!